Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So in the Wing Chun forum yesterday, we have friends who asked me, am I serious that Wing Chun is not 二枚十二桩? And it is not those type of internal arts people talk about. So today I want to share with you with the 1840 iYikKam Xiu Lin Tao, to the very details, let you see what it is. Okay, and Chinese martial arts is solutions. It's like in engineering, it is a solution. It's like an iPhone, it is a solution. It has its design, and it is not something which is up to anybody's definitions. It's like our iPhone. Okay, iPhone is iPhone. iPhone is not Android phone. Okay. Now, before I go into the details to share with you, I want to also share with you that continues on. I get statement to me like such as real Wing Chun does not need an upgrade. If a Wing Chun practitioner can use it in a fight, it is because they are not practicing the genuine internal art of Wing Chun. Okay, so this is the statement. Okay, real Wing Chun does not need an upgrade. If a Wing Chun Queen practitioner can not use it in a fight, it is because they are not practicing the genuine internal art of Wing Chun. Okay, I got message like this. Okay, and also I got friend who sent me this. This is actually an analysis of why traditional martial art got the problem. Okay, and while people in is saying that their Wing Chun, the real Wing Chun does not need upgrade, and if a practitioner can use it in a fight, it is because they are not practicing the genuine internal art of Wing Chun. Well, in one way, people say that in China, in Asia, this happen, continues on. Okay, so over here, I summarize for you. Number one, they say that the so-called internal doesn't worth a thing compared with scientific. Okay. The second thing, they say, okay, street fight, which is claimed by traditional Chinese martial art, doesn't worth a thing under the professional training of such as MMA and Olympic sport trainer like Olympic judo. Okay, because those are professional trained. Okay, the third thing, okay, mentioned here is about somebody mess up religion with martial arts, while martial arts is a solutions to handle fighting, while religions is to experience Tao or God or heaven. So somebody messed this up and thinking as soon as they have this philosophy of religion, then they are invincible in martial arts. Okay, so you see all kinds of stuff. Okay, not limited to this one. I show you only one this, and even one MMA player saying that. Okay, you guys are traditional Chinese martial art guys say, you know, because you use glove, so that it is lightweight. Okay, and it doesn't have those internal jing. Okay, which is can be really damaging. And the MMA player is saying this: why don't you let the Western boxer like Mike Tyson take off the glove and give you a punch. See, is that heavy enough or not? Okay. So you can see all those things going on and it's snowballing. Now, I have dealt or communicate or chat with so many people since April 27. In my experience, it is much easier and actually much reasonable to communicate with the Chinese MMA player. Why? They are no different than the CEO in the Silicon Valley. You tell them the facts, you tell them things in scientific. If this yes, you say yes. If it's no, you say no. They can agree, disagree. That's what it is. The tough part is to talk to anybody in the belief or in the taking the religion stance of the internal art, be it in Wing Chun or Tai Chi or whatever. Because before they start, they will always say, "You are wrong. According to my Sifu or according to this." Okay? So seriously, there are many people who ask me my advice, what to train in Asia, and I tell them what? Go train MMA, okay? It's easier, okay? Don't get into this stuff, I said. The trend is really clear. It's like a technology trend. When everybody is using table computer, if you want to go doing your personal computer factory, expand it well, then you know what to expect, okay, for your company. So that is what I want to share with you, and now I want to get into the shooting towel, okay, and I want to show you. I want to show you this because I think this is very important. You see, from the 1560 Qi Ji Guang to the 1784, this is short strike, get into the iYikKam Shooting Tao 1840, and then here you see the Ermei is adding in here, fusing in, the white crane is fusing in somewhere, sometime here, okay? And then you know the short strike art really clearly, Shaolin, okay? So we want to base on this, okay? And because as what I'm saying that Wing Chun is a solutions for handling fighting, okay? Or in other words, a solutions for handling momentum. And we need to know what is the purpose, what is the characteristics. It's like we need to know, what is this is for? This is a phone, okay? This is not some kinds of other thing. This is a telephone, okay? So let me show you. The first thing you need to know is that it is a short strike art, okay? So again, based on Qi Ji Guang down to the Shaolin, evolve down to Shaolin, down to Rainbow, you know it is a short strike art. And the short strike art will not punch you this way. The short strike art will get into here. Okay? That is the characteristic of a short strike art. We like it or not, that is Kipsan Tuinda or the sticking body short strike. Okay? Per the design. Okay? Per document. Okay, so we are talking here not about who's Sifu, who's Grandmaster, or no name dropping. That is what it is by records. It is in this range. Okay? Now, due to it is in this range, in the 1784, the writing of the Shaolin, he said that that's very important thing. He said from top of the head down to the feet, the joint is turning, changing sequencing, and spinning. That is what recorded when they do this fighting or momentum handling in the short strike range. Now, shooting Tao, today we can know clearly in terms of technical that it was designed based on this short strike core. Otherwise, our ancestor will not call it Wing Chun. Is a southern variations of sticking body short strike. Okay? So it was designed for this. Okay? And when it was designed for that, it needs to take care of, remember, from the top of the head to the feet, the joint, changing, sequencing, spinning, or in today's language we say torque. Okay? So that is how the core is, and when they import 二枚12桩 in, it is to refine that handling. Okay? Nothing else, define that handling. So, let me present to you the first sections of the first part of the 1840 Xiulin Tao sets. Okay? And I want you to see how actually this set is designed. Okay? So let me put this away first. Okay. So I want to sit this close to you so that you can see me clearly. So the first part of the first section of the first part of the 1840 Xiulin Tao set is this move. Okay, this first part. Now, so how is this in details in the biomechanic design? Okay, so I'm going to analyze to you step by step, okay, detail by details, instead of just you go doing this, okay, and so this is what happened. The first thing, the first move, it is actually is called the horizontal move. You see my arm is joint by joint is moving in the horizontal way to actually train my joint handling in the horizontal way. And then the second move is actually a clockwise rotation. A clockwise rotation. And then the third move is actually an anti-clockwise rotation. And then is an in-out movement. So in terms of biomechanics, the first is this. It covers this horizontal move of the joint. It covers, you see that this is the entire thing is moving, okay? You see look at my shoulder. This entire thing is moving, is spinning, okay? Clockwise, anti-clockwise, in and out. So the beauty of Wing Chun design of the Xiulin Tao is, you see, in this axis, if you say this is an x-axis, this is the y-axis, okay, or this x-axis, this is the z-axis. You have this in the x-axis, you have this in the z-axis, and then you have a three-dimensional spin. Okay, so this cover the entire use of the joint so that you'll be able to use in the sticking body short strike ring, because we want to refine, to train every joints. That is the biomechanics of it. And you see that even though it is this way and this way, and the spin, it covers the major possibility. And by the way, Wing Chun, Xiu Ling Tao do not need Tai Chi or anything. Why? Because this is called the real, like real circ, reeling, real. Okay? This is the forward reel, this is the reverse reel. Okay? We can go even to the details. When you do this hand is leading. When you do the spin, this is the leading and handling this. Okay? Now, so you see it cover all these things. This is the first part of the iYikKam Xiu Ling Tao sets. The first section of the first part of iYikKam Xiu Ling Tao set. Please check in Mei Shi Zhuang. Where did they have this? They don't. Why they don't? Because this is designed for the sticking body short strike to train and develop all the joint handling. Remember it said 截转轮反 in handling. Okay, 截转轮反, meaning that joint is changing, sequencing, spinning. So all this, okay, so it is not like you put your elbow here, you just turn this. No, that's not what it is. You have to, all the 7 balls have to play with it, have to respond to it. Okay, because as the concrete of the 1784 Shaolin said, from top of the head to the feet, every joint changing, rotating, spinning in the sequence. Okay? Now, since you guys have a close shot on what is this already, now let's get into the Xiu Ling Tao set. People are saying that I'm doing ridiculous thing and this, and it has to be like this, and it's not supposed to be able to squat and those. Let me prove to you. If I'm practicing this thing, that you can see, okay, you can see. I'm only moving my hand, or if I put my arm like in the unmovable elbow, then I am dead. It's only this part is moving. If I don't do that, I do it properly, then you see it's up to my shoulder. However, please notice what happened under my belt if I do this. Okay? Everybody happy if I do this? You can see this lower body stays stationary, and because I do that, the upper and lower body break apart. Okay? Now, if I do that, this is equal shoulder, okay? Not a horse stand. This is a horse stand. This is an equal shoulder, as in the 1840. Okay? When you go out, you see my body moving together? You see my body moving? Compare with this. Okay, do it slowly so you can see. Okay? So you can see that with this kind of stance, the whole body spin. That is according to what is the need. It solves what is the need of the 1784 from top to the leg, every joint spinning. That's why the 7 ball all move. Okay? As for in this thing, this breakdown and this lower 4 ball joint is dead, fixed, rigid. And I will not be able to do anything here if I have this fixed rigid. I need to turn. For grabs or anything, I need to be able to be really mobile here. Okay, so that is why the 1840 ceiling power set is designed that way. Okay, so now speaking of internal art, Wing Chun have no internal art. There's no such thing as genuine internal art. Wing Chun have 6 core elements, like every good art of traditional Chinese martial arts. The first thing, you need to have a proper physical. So your joints be able to move flexibly. Okay? That is the physical body element. The second, the mind has to be settled in the state of awareness so that I can aware of every joint. So meaning that at every joint right now, I'm aware of it. If I don't aware of my 7 ball, I'm not going to be able to use it. There's no way you can train it. The third thing, the third element is breathing. If I don't have a breathing which is naturally sinking or deep, really deep breathing, deep diaphragmatic breathing, I will not have the stamina trained. I will not have the energy. Without this deep breathing, my meridian qi, in Chinese is called xue qi, the circulations is not going to be strong. Okay? So qi is actually circulation because of my body is loose and lean and lightweight, which is the third state of the physical element, because my mind is in the awareness state, so I can aware of everything, every joint, meaning all the 7 balls, because of my breathing is in a full capacity. I have the energy and I train the stamina. Only at that time, it will improve my circulations. That is what the qi training is about. And due to the circulation is now good and the whole platform is intact, that is where the jing come in, because jing is a lively or flexible use of force or strength. Because all my joint, even really tiny little bit, I can handle that. Okay? So that is how you train the jing. There's the 5th core element. The 6th core element is momentum. In the beginning of the 1840 Quinquit, it said that the hand raised up is split into yin yang. Split yin yang is always the classical Chinese way of saying momentum. When the yin and yang split, meaning that now you have a potential different. Okay? So that is all the 6 core element within this thing. And the goal is refine it that way so that I can use it here. I can stick at him, and that is the art of Wing Chun per 1840. Okay? So, this is what it is. Many people study with me something and then they heard about Mei and then they go out of tangent to go Mei without knowing this thing. As I told our friend in the Wing Chun forum yesterday, don't listen to anybody's word. Look at my video, look at the book, the two books, the Basic Wing Chun for the 6-13-3 and the Beginning Wing Chun for the short strike. It's all there. Okay, I'm making it the open source so that everything can proceed and grow and keep improve, evolve. Okay, so that's what it is. So what secret? The issue is today, as what I mentioned just now, I rather reason and talk with the Chinese MMA people because at least we use what? Science as the base of the exchange. Okay, when you do science, it's objective. But when you talk to the people who have this religious belief, I don't want to use the cultist belief, but religious belief, then you cannot talk. Because everything is not up for reason. Okay, it's up for only his right. What I face is two things. One, our ancestor, Wing Chun ancestor, is challenged by the MMA people. And we need to actually clarify for the ancestor. At least give them a chance. Okay, that's why I make this video. You see all point by point. If you want me to get me to any university's lab, I go with it anytime, any place. Let them put sensor in me and let them see what changed in the data they take. And it's not only me who can do that. Anybody who trained this way will be able to do that because this is a scientific thing. Because the ancestors do follow science. Okay? The issue, the bigger issue, is with the people who have set up his mind saying that my teacher saying this way, this is my way of Wing Chun, this is the proper way. They ignore what the design of the ancestor. That is tough and seriously, I don't want to deal with it anymore. Because I rather to deal with MMA guy who use science as a reference, or dealing with any CEO with a reference in the value. Okay? I don't want to deal with religious guy. Because it goes nowhere. Because at the end you are the God. You are everything. But can you show me any result? No. You believe me, someday you will get it. What is someday? And it's very clear today that Wing Chun is sticking body short strike over here. The whole body has to spin. By biomechanics, physics, it has to be that way. It's not Mei, it's not Tai Chi. That is Wing Chun. So this is to share with you today. And again, whoever don't like what I'm saying, please don't watch my video. This is not for you. This is for those who use science as reference and can be reasoned and can go to a lab. If I'm a billionaire today or I get some sponsor, I'll go to the lab, point blank, okay? Because I want to do that. Why? Because I want you to get what I have, what I can develop and better than me in a short period of time. Because only that exists. The ancestor art can evolve to become better. Otherwise, it's hopeless. I'm not interested in sitting down there arguing religions. Okay? So this is for you today. and qi is just circulation. Can be measured? Sure. At least it can be measured indirectly. Get into your mind straight. Take your brain wave. Okay, if you say I want to go to awareness state, put the brainwave measurement there and see how do you enter into the state and what is the difference. If you say you have this internal gongfu, let's do that. Put the oxygen breathing capacity measurement. Let's do that. Put the circulation and put the force handling by sensor. Put that. It's that simple. So what are internal? As the Chinese who say that everybody talk about internal, but internal is not worth a thing in the face of science. That's what it is. Okay? And when the Chinese already wake up, if we don't wake up, you can expect what is the future.